Welcome back, Big Time Eaters, and today we have another Big Time menu for you guys where we review the whole menu so you guys do not have to. And as you can see, we're currently at Brick's Corner out here in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they're serving up pizza, burgers, and a bunch of bar food. You already know.
Let's go grab a slice and go get bricked up.
Yeah, time to get bricked.
All right, guys, as you can see, it's definitely gotten bigger. It's gotten more timer, and we're about to get more eater. So let's go ahead and break down all the pizzas here. You can see they do it the Detroit style, the Michigan style pizza where they ferment the dough. It's a thicker crust. You gotta love the crispy edges on the corners and the sides.
The first one we have here is the OG cheese. It includes red sauce and mozzarella. It's just a classic. You can't go wrong with the classic. The next one we have here is the RANDAZZO. It is a tribute to the late pioneer of Detroit pizza with red sauce, double layers of pepperoni, and of course, that good cheese, mozzarella. The next one we have here is the Sausage King of Chicago. Red sauce, loaded with fresh house mild Italian sausage and pepperoni. This is the Brick House. Red sauce, pepperoni, house mild Italian sausage, roasted peppers, red onions, mushrooms, marinated tomatoes, served with Calabrian chili dip on the side. Then we got the Corner Margherita, which includes light red sauce, marinated tomatoes, tossed arugula, fresh basil ricotta, and aged balsamic. And next, what we have here is the sweet salty pig. Burnt and barbecue pork shoulder, applewood bacon, marinated tomatoes, caramelized onions, bread and butter, jalapeno chips, as well as firecracker ranch. So these first six, they look incredible. Want to go ahead and explain the rest?
Bring it over to my side, talk about the last 7 pizzas. Right in front of me, I've got the Italian beef pizza. This one includes red sauce, the slow braised beef, roasted peppers, sauteed mushrooms, marinated tomato, some grilled onions, and it's also served up with a house-made AFGOO sauce. In front of this one, I've got the Polynesian pie, which has light red sauce, grilled spam, so that's where the Polynesian influence comes in, Canadian bacon, red onion, roasted peppers, marinated tomato, grilled onions, and then there are caramelized onions that are caramelized for 4 hours. So those are looking really good. In front of that, we've got the SLC. This one is white panna sauce, basil pesto, marinated tomatoes, and fresh herbs. And it is just oozing with cheese, looking incredible. Bringing it over to the off-screen side, I've got the Roots. This is white panna sauce, smashed garlic confit, roasted carrots and squash, marinated tomatoes, red onions, as well as what looks like Brussels sprouts. So we're getting Denzel's fix in the vegetables right there.
Man, we got to.
After that, we've got the Spartichoke, spinach artichoke, white panna sauce, roasted garlic confit, sauteed fresh spinach, artichoke hearts, as well as fresh basil ricotta. Then over here, we've got the cheesy mush AFGOO, white panna sauce, sauteed mushrooms, sweet caramelized onions, marinated tomato, parmesan, and baked truffle ricotta. So I know Denzel's hyped up for that one too, the truffle. And then last but not least, their pizza of the week, their chicken piccata. It looks like it's chicken, a huge slice of lemon that's been grilled, some sort of chimichurri tomato, as well as the mozzarella, and it looks like it's the white sauce on there, the panna sauce. So with all that being said, I think it's time to get eater. Should we start with the style OG?
We gotta start with the style OG right here, guys. You got our work cut out for us.
Style OG. It's plain cheese. Looks like they do an extra dollop of sauce on the top.
Yep.
And you know, when we're eating Detroit style pizza, you always got to go for the corner. The side's good, but look, the crispy edges are unmatched.
Look at those crispy edges.
Nice thick crust. You can already feel the crunch. Let's cheers,
my friend.
Wow. And it's only going up from here. Wow. That sauce, just a little bit of sweetness, nice fluffy crust, as well as a super crunchy texture on the corner. Got to get a bite of that corner.
It is so crunchy, so airy, so doughy. It's a nice sensation going on right there, and I'm just loving it. That red sauce, everything. It's the OG. They don't call it the style OG for a reason.
Just one last comment. You can see that 40-hour fermentation time allows those air bubbles, those pockets that bring the fluffiness to the dough, and what makes the pizza so great, the Detroit style pizza, but especially here, they do it right.
Moving on, guys, the RANDAZZO.
All right,
you're gonna have to pass me some Parmesan.
I'm gonna go for a side on this one. We'll give it a try. Cheers, my friend. Those nice little cups of pepperoni, and a sign that it's good pepperoni is when it kind of cups up like that, and you see a little pool of grease building up. So let's give it a go. Nice saltiness, that fattiness that the pepperoni brings.
It's like the OG. but better because you got pepperoni. You can't go wrong adding pepperoni onto it. It brings so much more flavor to it, and it's amazing. Moving on.
The King of Chicago.
Yep.
So the difference with this one is it's got that Italian sausage on there.
And it's from Chirac, so.
Yeah, it made it out the mud. Made it out the mud.
You got it out the mud.
All right. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers. You can definitely tell that Italian sausage is house made. They say it's house, it's got to be house. It tastes different than any other kind of Italian sausage you get from most places because you can tell it's not as fresh, but that's definitely fresh and it adds a whole lot more to it.
The sausage plays a key role, bringing that earthiness, the herbaceousness, and a little subtle sweetness, honestly.
Yeah.
So it's actually very different than just the pepperoni by itself. That addition of the sausage makes a big difference.
I don't know, when you put sausage on something, it just, you know, when you're bricked and you're putting your sausage on.
You put your brick on a corner.
And for some reason, I put my brick on my corner and it just made it better and more time.
It just keeps going. It just keeps going.
And it just doesn't stop.
All right, guys, so we kind of got the more basic ones out of the way. The cheese, the pepperoni and sausage. Now we're going to get into their more creative options, starting off with the brick house. So this is the one that's named after the restaurant itself. I can see it's got that Calabrian chili, and I'm really excited to give that a dip.
Look at that. Little side of,
Not bad, not bad.
Look at all the onions. Look at all the peppers.
Wow. I already tell this is going to be a super excellent bite. The peppers are going to bring that sweetness, but I'm really excited to try that Calabrian chili mayo.
That mayo. Let's go.
Whoa.
A little bit of spice.
Yeah, it definitely has a kick to it.
Definitely a little bit of kick. Guys, that sauce right there, it's so much going on. It brings a spice. You get a little bit of the mayo behind it, a little Maillard reaction. Honestly, it's just so greasy, but it's nice you have all the vegetables to kind of offset it just a little bit, but not too much. And it does its job. Does it right.
The Calabrian chili mayo plays the supporting character role, bringing the flavor to accentuate everything else that's going on in this pizza specifically. You got all those vegetables bringing their sweetness to the table. Got the mushroom, and that sausage, but that Calabrian chili, that little bit of heat, that little bit of acidity, paired up with the creaminess of the aioli, the mayo itself, just elevates the pizza to another level.
This is a little lighter pizza.
This is the corner margherita.
Corner margherita.
So it's got arugula, parmesan, and a balsamic, as well as what looks to be that spinach ricotta.
Yeah, as you can see, guys, a little balsamic glaze on top of it. Look at that. Arugula. It's looking like a nice jungle. Let's go
It's looking like a jungle. Let's go hop in the garden.
Jungle diff. The balsamic glaze on it, right? It helps reduce some of the heaviness from it. It's definitely a lighter pizza, not as much sauce on it. It's really good as far as flavors too. It makes me feel like I'm eating healthy because of all the greens, the arugula.
Yeah, the salad on there. Like Denzel's saying, the arugula helps bring a brighter, fresher note. Also really love that basil ricotta, that creaminess and that basil flavor works really well.
Now, moving into something a bit heavier, it's going for
like the heaviest, it looks like.
The heaviest one
the
here
heavyweight.
for sure. Is that AFGOO?
Oh my weight.
That is heavyweight.
So this one's got bacon, pulled pork, barbecue sauce, that firecracker ranch. This is gonna be a heavy bite.
Very
Cheers.
heavy.
Wow.
This is the one, not the two, but the one. Instantly, you get hit with the burnt barbecue smoky taste.
Burnt taste?
That's the best thing that you got. It's so good. And then the crust, guys, the crispiness, the smokiness, firecracker ranch to help take it to another level. And it's just everything you would expect in like a pulled pork sandwich.
Absolutely.
That's what it reminds me of.
For pizza purists, people that love the red sauce, love the white sauce, probably not gonna be the pick for them. But if you love barbecue chicken pizza, this is just the upgraded version of that, because you got that bacon, that smokiness, like Denzel said. Barbecue sauce brings a nice bit of sweetness, and that firecracker ranch comes on the back end. Slight heat, extra creaminess. Oh man, perfect bite.
Moving on to this side.
We've got the Italian beef. So this is their slow braised beef. The peppers served with the jus and some pickled vegetables. Let's see.
It's reminding me of the roast beef sandwiches we had at John's Roast Pork out in Philadelphia.
That's true, huh? The little peppers.
Yeah, the peppers.
And they say they caramelize onions for 4 hours, so.
I'm about to find out if those hours are really hours.
Bruh. Give it a dip in the jus. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers, my friend. Oh. That is incredible. That braised beef just melts. The sweetness of these onions. Very good.
the onions, the peppers. It's just such a collaboration.
It's a symphony.
It's literally
A sweet symphony.
Collaboration of different things going on, and it works out so well. But what I really love is the au jus. You dip it in. It's like it's literally like a dip sandwich. The bread absorbs it all. The juices. You bite into it, and it's like dipping cookies in coffee.
Yeah, it kind of soaks it up. So
Yeah.
that moistness, the juiciness in that bite, really good. Really creative idea. I actually really love the execution as well. Right in the front here, we've got the Polynesian pie. So this pizza has Spam on it, the Polynesian pie. I've never had Spam on a pizza. Very curious to see how it works out. They got this excellent caramelized onion jam that I got to load up. Okay, Spam on a pizza. This is an interesting thought experiment.
Very interesting.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
There's pineapple on this pizza.
What? You hear Ezra? That's amazing. That is the best thing I heard, is that there's pineapple. Why would you ever say that?
I'm just not a fan of pineapple in general, really, but especially not on pizza, but I kind of understand why. It's like the Canadian bacon and pineapple pizza, but instead of ham or that Canadian bacon, they're using Spam. It works. I'm just not a fan of pineapple. That's my own opinion.
Well, that's unfortunate. Ladies and gentlemen, let the war begin. Pineapples on pizza or no pineapples on pizza? Comment down below. We need to figure this out today.
Moving along here, we've got the SLC. This is one of their white sauce pies, and it looks like it's just absolutely oozing with flavor. Got that tomato sneaking in there. Look at that, guys. Green pie. Let's give it a go.
Green machine. Cheers.
On this one specifically, since they use that white sauce as well as that green pesto, it soaks into the crust, so the flavor is just all throughout.
Has like an olive oil kind of taste to it with that pesto. It's not as heavy as the rest of the pizzas, which I like a lot. Quite refreshing, especially after eating all of these bigger ones that are topped off with a lot. So yeah.
Especially when you get that little bite of tomato in there. All right, guys, so we did a little switcheroo. Get this out of there, actually. We did a little switcheroo. So we got the 4 last remaining pizzas to wrap us up. And we should save the best for last, right?
Sure. I don't know what that one is.
The vegetables.
Yeah, we'll save that one for last, yeah.
This one's calling out to me. What's this one here?
The cheesy
the mushroom AFGOO, right?
Mushroom AFGOO.
So
Very
caramelized onions, mushrooms.
different cheeses going on here, guys.
Let's go.
It's looking like big old ricotta piece on top.
You can smell that
Cheers.
funkiness. Cheers.
Little funk ass pizza.
Whoa.
What the?
The truffle. I forgot.
Yeah.
This one has truffle on it.
Oh, this one is very different from the rest. One of these pizzas is not like the other, and it's this one. It's really funky, mushroomy. It's earthy, super earthy. You get that ricotta. It's just it's weird. It's a weird pizza, but I like it a lot just because it's very different.
Flavor is very unique. You get that pungent mushroom flavor, the sweetness of those caramelized onions, and then the truffle just accentuates everything so well. There's so much cheese on this. It's like eating a cheese bread. It's like eating a cheese bread. We're eating pizza.
We're eating
Come on,
pizza,
bro.
cheese bread.
What am I even saying? Really good. It actually works really well together, that truffle addition. The chicken piccata. This one's been calling my name the entire time. So this is the pizza of the week. So they rotate specials. This is this week's special.
The aromas are nice
Cheers.
on this.
Yeah, this one looks really good. That little chimichurri.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Wow. Whoa.
The acidity from the lemon, followed by that chicken, guys. Wow, this one is just, it's unique.
The flavor is off the charts. That chicken, the way they marinate it, the seasoning has that nice earthiness. That chimichurri has a little bit of acidity, a little bit of sweetness, that freshness. Like Denzel said, the lemon brings that another layer of acidity. It all just works so well with that creaminess of the cheese and the crunch of the crust.
The lemon is like the cherry on top, the icing on the cake for sure. It is, you have to go with that lemon.
Spartichoke got entire artichoke hearts, as well as that basil ricotta is making a return.
Cheers, my friends.
Cheers, sir. Really good.
Not bad. The spinach sauce on top. Wow. The vegetables, the artichoke, such a nice flavor palette going on right here. Different things happening. It's like a good collaboration. It's like a spinach and artichoke dip on top of your pizza. And then you take a bite. And it just comes together so well, guys.
I love the addition of the entire artichoke heart. It brings it a good little bit of bite, some chew. And then the acidity works well with the creaminess of the rest of this pizza. That basil pesto, really solid. It's a very simplistic pizza. If you're a fan of artichoke, this is the one for you.
Literally spinach and artichoke dip. That's what it tastes like.
And for dessert, a plate of vegetables. A plate of vegetables for Denzel. But this looks really good. A nice color, nice caramelization, nice roast on the vegetables here. This is their roots pizza. And this is the root of all evil for Denzel.
Literally. I see what you did there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the roots. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
Whoa. Wow. Wow, that's
Yeah,
really good, actually. Caramelized onion
That's not bad.
and whole pieces of roasted garlic. So that's what that
Yeah.
garlicky
There's
flavor.
a lot of sweetness going on in this one. It really isn't bad. You get all the vegetables coming in, and it honestly does make it feel like you're offsetting the thick, heavy pizza a little bit. But it is not bad at all, my friends.
The calories don't count on this one.
They do
The
not
vegetables.
count. They do not count on that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we've taken you through a tour of the entire menu over here at Brick's Corner. We're gonna wrap up our meal, and we'll give you our final thoughts.
Damn.
Hey, man. We just went shopping for food, bro.
Literally.
I feel like Ghana, man. 200 for lunch.
200 for lunch, man.
bro.
Anyways, guys, all good things have to come to an end. Here we are. We got our shopping spree right here. And honestly, it was amazing food. Would you agree?
I would absolutely agree. The highlights for me were definitely that chicken piccata pizza. Everything just worked. I like the balance of the fresh lemon as well as just the rest of the acidity, everything else. I also really like that sweet and salty pig. The barbecue worked really well. So some solid pizza choices. The Detroit crust on all of them is outstanding.
Yeah, I had to agree. Same sentiments, man. That pizza of the week. Beautiful, wonderful. And also the sweet salty pig. Tastes like, you know, a pulled pork sandwich, barbecue. Reminds me of when we were in Dallas. So definitely a good one. But guys, you cannot go wrong with any of them. So thank you guys for staying tuned. Make sure you keep up with all the latest and greatest. So that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell,
Ding.
and stay tuned for the next one.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
Catch you later. Peace.
Peace.